As we hold hands together to build up a future so young.
We know learning is endless. A sea of knowledge we've already won.
School is where we're taught to conquer. With pride we're about to protect.
To bring back a winning glory. To shine, there's no turning back. Hard and fast, here we go. A team of one, so we know. The challenge us, oh yes we can.
And welcome to TV1 Pentathlon, the hunt for the all-round champion. I'm Trishma Pinto and this is Nadeem Majid.
And boy, do we have a competition for you today. Two of our top performers in the competition so far. Let's get this match underway without further ado. Can we have a big round of applause for Devi, Balika, Vidyalaya, Colombo?
Against them in this exciting match, we have the girls from Girls High School, Kandy.
And to judge today's intense competition, we have our two adjudicators from the Ministry of Education. Can we also have a round of applause for our two judges? First, Ms. Kanchana Amaratunga. She's a teacher trainer at the Regional English Support Center in Gampaha. And also Ms. Milani Karunarachi, also a teacher trainer from the Regional English Support Center in Gampaha.
Well, it promises to be an extremely tough match today indeed. Let's find out from the captains how they've been preparing for themselves. We'll start off with Girls High School. Sajani, you're facing off against an equally competent team. How do you all feel about this?
We're ready, so we practiced a lot, and since the rounds are now held in a league fashion, we've learned a lot and we've learned from our mistakes, and hopefully we'll be able to win today.
Okay, we wish you all the best.
Well, it's not going to be an easy task for Devi, Balika, Vidyalaya, Colombo. Captain Devindi, you're going to face some really stiff opposition today. You've had a good run so far. What do you think?
We've been trying quite hard, and we're sure we can give them a tough competition.
All right, so both our teams are ready to face off against each other. Our audience is also ready. Before we start, let's get underway with the toss. So, ready to get the toss underway. I have the coin with me. On the head side is TV1 and on the tail side is Pentathlon. They're both ladies today, so which lady is going first?
Should I go first? When do you want to?
Is it okay? Bye.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, it's okay if Devi Balika calls first. So let's get this started. Devindi?
Pentathlon.
Pentathlon is the call from Devi Balika Vidyalaya. Pentathlon it is. Pentathlon it is. Devi Balika wins the toss. What will you do?
We're going to let them go first.
Obviously, they're going to let them go first. All right, so the formalities are out of the way. Let the fun begin. Let's get in with our first round. It's time to balance your question.
Well, as the name suggests, Balance Your Question is all about balancing your intelligence with answering questions within a span of 60 seconds. You get 7 questions and you have to answer them all while trying to balance a table tennis ball on a table tennis bat.
All right, so as Trishma mentioned, 60 seconds, 7 questions. Each right answer gives you 10 points. 3 co-players from each team, a maximum of 210 points to be made. A catch though, you can only drop the ball twice. Each time you drop the ball, it's -5 points. If If you drop the ball a third time, you're out.
Let's kickstart this round with the girls from Girls High School. Kandy, let's ask the captain, Sajini, who will be your three core players?
Theuni, Imalsha and myself.
So that's Theuni, Imalsha and the captain, Sajini.
And facing off against them in this round, Devi, who will be your three core players?
Kaushali, Janita and Chanuli will be going for this round.
Kaushali, Janita and Chanuli.
Who'd like to come first?
Theuni.
Let's give it up for Theuni. Which city was the first to exceed a population of over 1 million in human history?
Rome.
Correct. Who was the first Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo?
Patrice Lumumba.
Correct. Which is the world's largest peninsula in area?
Arab Peninsula.
The Arabian Peninsula, correct. Which modern-day city was formerly known as Constantinople?
Istanbul.
Correct. The Gibraltar Strait is located between the Mediterranean Sea and which ocean?
Pacific Ocean.
Wrong, Atlantic Ocean. Thermodynamic temperature is measured by which SI unit?
Kelvin.
Correct. Which Russian political leader started the Red Army in 1918?
Leon Trotsky.
Correct. Your questions are up.
What an opening performance. Devi Balika, you look a little flustered.
Not really.
Who's going next?
Janita.
Janita, come on up.
Name the most populous city in India.
New Delhi.
Correct. Which emperor ruled Japan for 60 years during the 20th century?
Pass.
Answer is Hirohito. Which is the biggest ocean bay in the world by area?
Hudson Bay.
Wrong, Bengal Bay. Which most populous Canadian city was once known as Fort York?
Montreal.
Wrong, Toronto. The Cook Strait divided the two main islands of which country?
New Zealand.
Correct. Electrical capacitance is measured by which SI unit?
Coulomb.
Wrong, Farad. William Booth started which organization in 1878?
WHO.
Wrong, Salvation Army. Your questions are up.
Good job, Janita. Girls High School, who's going up next? Sajini, come on up.
Which is the most populous city in the North American continent?
Mexico City.
Correct. Anwar Sadat was the Prime Minister of which country?
Egypt.
Correct. Who introduced nuclear fission for the first time?
Otto Hahn.
Correct. Which modern-day country was formerly known as Abyssinia?
Ethiopia.
Correct. Which US city is nicknamed Windy City?
Los Angeles.
Wrong, Chicago. Which is the world's biggest gulf by area?
Gulf of Mexico.
Correct. Which SI unit is used to measure electric charge?
Coulomb.
Correct. Your questions are up.
Well done, Sajini. Only a few more players to go. Devi, who's going next?
Kaushali.
Kaushali.
Which is China's second most populous city?
Beijing.
Correct. Ferdinand Marcos was a dictator in which Asian country?
China.
Wrong, Philippines. Georges Lemaitre introduced which important scientific theory about the origin of the solar system?
Big Bang.
Correct. Which European country was known as Gaul during the Iron Age?
France.
Correct. Which city is known as City of Canals?
Amsterdam.
Wrong, Venice. Which is the world's biggest freshwater lake by area?
Superior.
Correct. Which SI unit is used to measure radioactivity?
Becquerel.
Correct. Your questions are up.
Good job, Kaushali. This competition is heating up. Girls High School, your last contender.
Imalsha.
Which is the most populous city in the South American continent?
Sao Paulo.
Correct. Fulgencio Batista, who was ousted in 1959, ruled which country?
Cuba.
Correct. Joseph Priestley invented or first identified which very important gas?
Oxygen.
Correct. Which Asian country was formerly known as Formosa?
Taiwan.
Correct. The Tigris River flows through which capital city?
Baghdad.
Correct. Which SI unit is used to measure frequency?
Hertz.
Correct. Which disease is caused by vitamin B1 deficiency?
Beriberi.
Correct. Your questions are up.
Good job. A perfect score for Imalsha. Will our last player from Devi Balika top that?
Chanuli.
Chanuli, come on up.
Which is the most populous city in the African continent?
Lagos.
Correct. Name the current president of Bolivia who is an outspoken nationalist.
Pass.
Answer is Evo Morales. Which Greek philosopher was the first to declare the earth is not flat but spherical?
Pythagoras.
Correct. The former Democratic Republic of Congo is known by what name at present?
Zaire.
Correct. Which river flows through Rome?
Tiber.
Correct. Which SI unit is used to measure the physical quantity of a substance?
Mole.
Correct. Scurvy is a common disease caused by the deficiency of which vitamin?
C.
Correct. Your questions are up.
Fantastic. Well, if that was any indication of what's yet to come, you need to stay glued to your TV screens because this is going to be one intense match.
Well, after that closely fought first round, we have our scores with us. Let's see how both our schools have fared so far. In the first round, balance your question, we have the girls from Devi Balika Vidyalaya scoring themselves 130 points. Meanwhile, the girls from Girls High School Kandy have scored themselves 190 points.
Only 60 points separating both our teams after the first round. 4 more to go, all that and more coming up right after this short commercial break. You're watching TV1 Pentathlon. Welcome back to this Battle of the Giants between Girls High School Kandy and Devi Balika Vidyalaya Colombo. We're about to get into round 2 of the competition where our contestants are going to be judged on their ability to impress our judges. It's time to express to impress.
Express to Impress is a round that tests our contestants' dramatic skills, imagination and creativity as they're required to act out a story based on a lead that we provide them with.
All right, so they will be drawing a lead from the glass bowl that Trishma is holding. We read it out and then they have 2 minutes, 3 speakers, 3 co-players. The others can help out in the dramatic presentation. Our contestants will be judged on content, presentation and diction by our judges.
Let's kickstart this round for Express to Impress with the girls from Girls High School Kandy. Let's take a look at the topic they choose for themselves. Okay.
Number 3.
And who will be your 3 co-players?
Mariam, Imalsha and myself.
All right, so here's the story lead for Girls High School Kandy. Quite a current topic, if I might say so myself. The country's first girls' cricket match is about to start, and supporters from the 2 schools are cheering their teams in large groups by the boundary line of the cricket ground. Nisal and Tharindu, 2 grade 10 students from a boys' school, wanted to get a first-hand experience of what a girls' cricket big match is like. They tagged a couple of their friends and arrived at the ground with the hope of watching the girls' big match. But to their surprise, Titan security was there to make sure to not let any boy or anyone looking like a boy enter the ground. Nisal and Tharindu weren't about to miss this chance of a lifetime, so they improvised and came up with a plan.
No, my girlfriend is also playing the match. What if I miss it? She will be heartbroken and I will be heartbroken too. There's so many pretty girls in this city. There's so many pretty girls in that ground. I wanna see it right now, wanna watch it right now. Oh, my shorty will be heartbroken. No, I won't let that stop me. What if we dress up as girls? Yes, that would be amazing. And we can like, you have those wigs from your sister's play and I have them. That would be amazing. Yes, so let's
Next
do it.
speaker.
Okay, let's go. We need to dress up right now.
prettiest girls you could ever find. Okay, okay, we're in. I can see the girls. I can see the girls. We're in. Is that a security guard? No, it can't be us. It can't be us. We're just two pretty girls here to watch the match, you know. Somehow, I think he's watching us. I think he's on to us. I think he might have figured it out. I think we should go. We should go.
Last speaker.
I know you are boys and I know you are not allowed, but I used to be a rebel back in my day too, so I think I will give you the rooftop for now. And also, you know that we have a drink for all of you and all of the audience and the judges. That is, it makes us 10 times stronger. It makes us clear winner, and that's why we drink it all again. Pentacola, Pentacola.
Time's up. All right, an impressive performance from Girls High School. Kandy, will Devi Balika be up to the task?
It's number 2.
Story lead number 2 is what Devi Balika has picked, and who will be your 3 speakers in this round?
Kaushali, Dulasi, and I will be coming.
Kaushali, Dulasi, and the captain, Devindi.
Here is the story lead for Devi Balika Vidyalaya. Senuri was sitting idle on her chair inside the classroom with her head down. It has been 2 months since advanced level classes have started, but Senuri has so far not been able to choose proper helping classes with regard to her subjects because she has been busy trying out different teachers and classes on the constant advice of her friends, relatives and family. Senuri hasn't settled on any helping classes, but 2 months have gone by and she's falling behind on subjects simply because of her inability to continue with the chosen helping class. Classmates flock to her, giving advice about what they feel is best for her. But class monitor Jayoda, who watches the situation closely, approaches the girls and...
Oh, I hate that class. Do not get me started on that class. I know it's been 2 months and I'm already failing A-levels, but I can't understand anything they're saying. And you guys just tell me different classes every single day. I don't want to go there. I just want to go to a place where I can just sing and I don't have to grow old. I don't have to study. All I have to do is play and play all day. I don't have to go to all these stupid classes. If only my dream came true.
Next speaker.
The second star to the right shines in the night so blue, to tell you that the dreams you plan really can come true. Shh. Psh. Come. I'm not Chayoda. I'm Peter Pan. I'm not lying. I'm Peter Pan. Have you heard the land called Neverland? Where all the fairies and all the flowers and fruits full of trees. You want to go there? Will you come with me? And there's no any schools, no tuition classes. You don't have to learn anything. Come on. Wait, you can't fly. Tink!
Fairy dust! Okay, come on. Let's fly to Neverland.
Ooh, look. Oh no, that's Captain Hook.
Okay. Plan 357, mission accomplished, okay? Okay, go. Okay.
Time's up, wrap up.
You can either go back or stay in Neverland. Make your choice.
Okay.
She made the right choice.
All right, 2 very impressive performances from both our teams. Did they impress you at home? Most importantly, Did they impress our judges? Let's go to our judges, Ms. Karunarachi and Ms. Amratunga. What did you think?
Actually, both schools performed very well, and judging was not so easy for us, but we had to award them marks. So when considering the content, presentation and the diction, Kandy Girls High School got 80 out of 100, and Devi Balika Vidyalaya got 84 out of 100.
Well, the competition seems to get much tougher because both of our schools seem to be doing quite well. Let's start off with the scores for the Express to Impress round, the totals as it stands at the end of 2 rounds. We now have the score for Devi Balika Vidyalaya at 214 points. Meanwhile, the Girls High School Kandy have scored themselves a total so far of 270 points.
All right, Girls High School Kandy still has a very significant lead, but we have 3 rounds left to go. Our next event is a test of vocabulary and basketball skills. It's time to word the basket.
In Word the Basket, each of our teams get to send forward 3 core players who will all attempt to basket a ball in the attempt to unravel the clues, which will then give them the answer to the missing alphabets on the word that they have chosen for themselves.
Each successful shot gives them 10 points and reveals a letter that they choose. If they miss the basket, that letter that they wanted revealed will be locked and no player after that can guess. After the 3 players have taken their shots, you can go for the 4th and 5th players. But if either one of those players misses the shot, it's minus 10 points and the letter will be locked once again. All right, there's 100 points up for grabs. Let's get started.
Let's kickstart this round by finding out the word that the Girls High School Kandy choose for themselves.
Number 4.
Word number 4 it is, and who will be your 3 core players?
Mariam, Natmi and myself.
That's Mariam, Netmi and Sajini.
Let's have a look at what word number 4 is. Sajini, who's going to take the first shot at the basket, and which
Choreography, right?
letter do you want revealed?
I think it's choreography. I'll go the letter after R. The blank after R.
The blank after R, that's the 4th letter in that word. And who's taking the first shot?
I'll be taking the first shot.
When you're ready. Straight through, that's 10 points that Sajini has earned for Girls High School Kandy, and the letter has been revealed. That letter is O. Which letter do you want revealed next, and who's taking the next shot?
The first blank, and Mariam's gonna go next.
Good job, Mariam!
Bounces and bounces back. So that's the second block locked. Sajini, who's going next? Which blank do you want revealed?
The blank after the first O.
The blank after the first O. The 5th letter in that word, and your 3rd co-player?
Netmi.
Netmi.
Good job, Netmi!
Okay, when you're ready. Shot. All right, so that's another 10 points for Girls High School Kandy, and another letter revealed. That letter is N. Are you going to give us the word, or are you going to go for player number 4?
We're going to go for the 4th player.
You're going to go for the 4th player, and which letter do you want? Which
The
letter
blank after O.
The one after O.
Theuni will be going next.
All right, come on, Theuni.
Good job, Theuni!
And it's true. Good shot by Theoni. There's a lot riding on it. They've got the letter revealed. That letter is G. Sajini, are you going to give us the answer? Or is player number 5, Himalsha, going to take a shot?
Can I send you or shall I go for the word? Do you think if you go... Let's just say, can you go and can you basket on? Can you put it with one hand?
You need a decision, Sajini.
We're gonna guess.
You're going to guess? Girls High School Kandy is going to take a guess. What is your answer?
Chronographic.
Chronographic is the answer, and the spellings.
CHRONOGRAPHIC.
Is that the correct answer? Let's see. Chronographic it is. Well done, Girls High School Kandy. A couple of tense moments there. They weren't sure whether to risk that -10 or not. Devi Balika, you're up next.
We now move on to Devi Balika Vidyalaya, Colombo. Let's take a look at the word they choose.
Word number 5.
And who will be your 3 co-players?
Dulasi, Kaushali and Chanuli.
So that's Dulasi, Kaushali and Chanuli.
Let's have a look at what word number 5 is. All right, Devindi, which letter do you want revealed? Who's going first?
Dulasi is going for the blank after I.
When you're ready. So that's missed, and that's a lost opportunity to have scored 10 points, and that blank is now locked. Devindi, which letter do you want revealed next, and who's going up?
I'm sending Kaushali for the last blank.
Kaushali for the last blank. Okay, when you're ready. That's 10 points there, and the letter revealed, that letter is N. And Devindi, who's your 3rd co-player, what letter do you want revealed?
I'm sending Chanuli for the blank after the 2nd P.
The blank after the 2nd P, Chanuli. Come on. Okay, when you're ready. So another 10 points for Devi Balika Vidyalaya, and the letter that has been revealed is R. Devindi, are you going to take player number 4, or are you going to give us an answer?
We're going to give you the answer.
All right, and what's the answer?
The word is appropriation.
And the spellings?
APPROPRIATION.
Is that the correct answer? Let's have a look. Appropriation, it is APPROPRIATION.
Well, after our 3rd round, both our schools seem to be matching each other equally well. Let's see how the scores stand as of now. In the 3rd round, individually, the scores are as follows. Devi Balika Vidyalaya have scored themselves 90 points. And Girls High School Kandy have also scored themselves 90 points. So where do our totals stand as of now? We have our totals at the end of 3 rounds as follows. Devi Balika Vidyalaya is now at 304 points. And Girls High School Kandy is now at 360 points.
All right, so Girls High School Kandy still have their 56-point lead over their contenders, Devi Balika Vidyalaya Colombo. What will happen in our last 2 rounds? Risk, knowledge, chance, and luck all come into play in those last 2 rounds. But you'll have to stick around to find out. We'll be right back after this short commercial break. You're watching TV1 Pentathlon.
right, we're now moving into our final 2 rounds, and as you know, anything can change in these next 2 rounds.
That's right, Trishma. As I said just before we left, risk, luck, chance, and above all, your knowledge comes into play in these last 2 rounds. Let's get started with round number 4. It's time to target your knowledge.
In our next round, which is Target Your Knowledge, each of our teams get to send forward 3 co-players, and each of our players will then attempt to aim at any one of the colors that you can see right here on the spinning wheel. Each of the colors correspond to a particular subject, and if they're lucky enough to hit the white space in the center, that's a trump, which means our teams get to choose any subject of their choice.
In this round, the questions are multiple choice and will be accompanied by a visual clue. Each of our teams has 15 seconds to answer after the answers appear on the screen. They have 1 opportunity in this round to go for a double. If they go for a double, they can double their points and get 60. However, if they opt for a double and then give the wrong answer, it's minus 20 points. Each correct answer otherwise is worth 30 points. Let's get started. Girls High School, who are your 3 co-players for this round?
Mariam, Theuni and Nethmi.
Mariam, Theuni and Nethmi for Girls High School. Kandy and Devi, Balika, Vidyalaya, Devindi.
Janita, Chanuli and I will be coming for this round.
Janita, Chanuli and the captain Devindi playing Target Your Knowledge.
Girls High School Kandy will be going up first. Who will be a first co-player?
Mariam.
Let's give it up to Mariam.
Orange for history.
Well, Sajni, you have got history. Will you be going in for a double?
No.
No. All right, no problem. Let's take a look at your visual
This is
clue.
the only way to combat violence itself. On the basis of his traumatic experiences in South Africa, Gandhi developed the concept of satyagraha, that literally means adhering unflinchingly
Pacifist
to...
Mahatma Gandhi was instrumental in India's struggle for independence. He was assassinated by a gunman in which year? Your options are A, 1946, B, 1947, C, 1948, or D, 1949.
1947, I think, because after independence they were assassinated. Was it 1947? 1947? Should I say 1947?
5 seconds.
1947. 1947.
1947 is their answer. The correct answer is C, 1948. That is the incorrect answer. Devi, Balika, Vidyalaya will be going up next. Who is your co-player?
Janita will be going first.
Okay, let's give it up to Janita.
There they are ready. That's yellow for arts and entertainment.
You've picked arts and entertainment. Would you like to go in for a double?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. No problem. Let's take a look at your visual clue. You saw pop culture phenomenon and martial artist Lee Jun-fan, professionally known as Bruce Lee. He acted in only 6 Hollywood movies, and this iconic scene is from which movie? Your options are A, Fist of Fury, B, Way of the Dragon, C, Enter the Dragon, or D, Game of Death.
Okay,
5 seconds, Devi, Balika.
A. The answer is A, Fist of Fury.
A, Fist of Fury is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is C, Enter the Dragon. Girls High School Kandy, who is your next co-player?
Theuni.
Let's give it up for Theuni.
That's blue, sports and games.
You've chosen blue for sports and games. Would you like to go in for a double? All right, let's take a look at your visual clues. was the man of the match in the final when Pakistan won their only Cricket World Cup? In which year was that? Your options are A, 1983, B, 1987, C, 1992, or D, 1999?
1987, right? Is C, 1992?
C, 1992.
That's what Marshall said. I don't know.
That is the correct answer. Back now to Devi, Balika, Vidyalaya, Colombo. Who is your next co-player?
I will be coming.
Let's give it up for the captain, Devindi.
Purple for literature.
Literature is the subject that you've chosen. Would you like to go in for a double?
No, thank you.
All right, let's take a look at your visual clue. You saw a clip from Disney's adaptation of Edgar Rice Burroughs' Tarzan of the Apes. Name the gorilla male who adopted Tarzan as his son. Your options are A, Kala, B, Tantor, C, Turk, or D, Kerchak.
Kerchak. I think it's D. Okay, it's D. I think it's D. I'm not sure. What are you saying?
The answer is
5 seconds.
the answer is D. D.
The girls have given me the answer as D, Kerchak, and that is the correct answer. We now move on to the final player from Girls High School, Kandy, who will be going up next.
Netmi.
Let's give it up to Netmi.
Orange for history.
You've chosen history. Would you like to go in for a double?
No, right? No, thank you.
Okay, let's take a look at your visual clue.
Attending the meeting are 2,836 deputies.
You saw Mao Zedong, the founder of the People's Republic of China. 1st of October of which year did Mao Zedong declare as the founding day of the People's Republic of China? Your options are A, 1945, B, 1949, C, 1953, or D, 1957?
1957, I think 1957. I think it's 1947. I think it's 19. Shall we go for 1957?
5 seconds.
B.
Time up.
B.
Time's up. Take the
Time up, and the answer that we will freeze, B, 1949. That is the correct answer. We now move on to the final player from Devi, Balika, Vidyalaya, who will be going up next.
Chanuli.
Let's give it up for Chanuli.
green for geography.
You've picked geography. Would you like to go in for a double?
Yes.
Yes, they're taking the risk. Let's hope it pays off. Let's take a look at your visual clue. You saw the smallest lake of the 5 Great Lakes in surface area. Name it. Your options are A, Ontario, B, Erie, C, Michigan, or D, Huron.
Are you sure? D, Huron. Are you sure? Huron, Erie. Which one? Huron, Erie.
5 seconds.
Huron.
D, Huron.
D, Huron. Remember, this is a question that you have chosen to double. If it is a wrong answer, you will be getting negative points. The correct answer for this question is A, Ontario. And therefore, there will be -20 for this incorrect answer.
All right, that was a very intense round of Target Your Knowledge. Remember, I said this is the round where you get risk, luck, chance, and in the end, though, it's your knowledge that will prevail. Trishma, how did both our teams fare?
Well, it's been quite a topsy-turvy round. As we can see from the scores, the gap has only widened. Let's take a look at how two of our schools have fared. The individual scores first. In the fourth round, Devi, Balika, Vidyalaya in Target Your Knowledge have scored themselves 10 points. Meanwhile, Girls High School Kandy for the Target Your Knowledge round have scored themselves 60 points. Where do our totals stand as of now, right before the final round? We have a total for Devi, Balika, Vidyalaya that stands right now at 314 points. Meanwhile, the girls from Girls High School Kandy have right now a total of 420 points.
All right, so that's a very comfortable position for Girls High School Kandy to be in. But remember, we do have one more round to go. It's time for the buzzer round. All right, so the rules for the buzzer round are very simple. It's fastest finger first, 10 questions. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. Wrong answers are -5 points. The team that goes second after a wrong answer has been given can score themselves 5 points. Simple enough, let's get started.
We're about to start off with the final round, the buzzer round. Let's see the first question. Microsoft recently bought this social network website designed for professionals for $26 billion. Name this website.
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn is the correct answer. Question number 2. When 7 Emirates got together to form United Arab Emirates, 2 states didn't join and became sovereign states. One of them was Qatar. Name the other.
Bahrain.
Bahrain is the correct answer. Question number 3. Which country was the first in the world to introduce a president as the head of state?
United States of America.
USA is the correct answer. Question number 4. Which artist's painting have been stolen the most with documented 1,147 complaints?
Pablo Picasso.
Pablo Picasso is the correct answer. Question number 5. Name the only female athlete in the group top 50 highest paid athletes of the world.
Serena Williams.
Serena Williams is the correct answer. Question number 6. What does HTTP stand for in websites?
Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
That is the correct answer. Question number 7. History's first Nobel Peace Prize was awarded to whom?
Henry Dunant.
Henry Dunant is the correct answer. Question number 8. Which Summer Olympic Games event covers the most distance?
50 kilometers. 50 kilometers running.
That is the incorrect answer.
Marathon.
That is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is 50 kilometers walk. Question number 9. Which Russian writer is considered the greatest Russian poet and the founder of modern Russian literature?
Girls High School.
Alexander Pushkin.
Alexander Pushkin is the correct answer. And here is your final question. Name the newly appointed Secretary of State in USA.
Mike
Devi,
Pence.
Balika.
Oh, sorry.
Give the right answer.
Rex Tillerson.
Rex Tillerson is the correct answer.
She gave the answer too for Portugal and Poland.
But you gave the wrong answer.
And
No,
then
she
I
said Poland.
No, she said Mike Pence and then Rex.
She's within the
She
5
gave the answer
seconds.
Within 5 seconds too, ma'am. She last time
when I came.
she said Poland and then sorry Portugal.
She answered before her time was up, and she answered
Wait 1 minute, we're going to check the video 1 minute. Antonio Guterres is a native to which country?
Portugal, I'm sorry, Portugal.
Sorry, Poland.
That is the incorrect answer.
Portugal.
Portugal is the correct answer. Name the newly appointed Secretary of State in USA.
Mike
Devi
Pence.
Balika?
Oh, sorry.
Give the right answer.
Rex Tillerson.
Fine, girls, just listen up. We have checked everything and we will not be accepting that answer. Okay, we will not be accepting it because she said Mike Pence first. And so the judges in the, people in the control room have decided that we will not be taking that answer as final, okay? That's the incorrect answer. We have Girls High School Kandy that has pressed the buzzer. What is the answer?
Rex Tillerson.
That is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is Rex Tillerson.
All right, so that was a very eventful buzzer round, to say the least. The pentathlete of the day and the final scores coming up right after this short commercial break. You're watching TV1 Pentathlon. All right, welcome back. What an intense match it has been between Devi Balika Vidyalaya and Girls High School Kandy. We have the final scores ready, but before we get to that, we need to find out who the pentathlete of the day is.
Actually, it was really exciting to see that all the members were contributing equally well to win their team. So that made our task pretty difficult, and it was pretty challenging for us to decide the pentathlete. Anyway, being the judges, we've got to do our duty. So the pentathlete of today's competition will be Sajini from Girls High School.
We're now on the most awaited moment of the entire match. It's time to hear the final scores. Let's take a look at the individual scores first in the final buzzer round. In the final round, we have Devi Balika Vidyalaya scoring themselves 25 points. And we have Girls High School Kandy scoring themselves 45 points. Where does our grand total stand right now? Devi Balika Vidyalaya has a grand total of 339 points. Meanwhile, Girls High School Kandy has a grand total of 465 points, which makes them the winner of the match.
All right, congratulations to Girls High School Kandy. Congratulations also to Devi Balika Vidyalaya for a hard-fought, intense competition. Thank you to our audience. You've been wonderful. Thank you to our viewers at home. Thank you to our judges. We'll see you again, same time, same place, next week. This is TV1 Pentathlon.
We are really happy about our performance today. We hope we can do likewise in future rounds as well.
We're proud of the way that we performed today. We don't consider this as a defeat. And since we're Devians, we're never going to give up. See you in finals.